Morning folks. Everybody all right? Still got the standard 5 minutes before we start, but I thought we'd get in and get prepared, see how everyone's doing. Oh, you gotta love automatic updates. Don't know whether that's going to benefit me or shoot me in the foot. So shout out who's here, what we got, what we doing. What's my favourite word at the moment? Reiterate. So I will reiterate this a couple of times, but today's session, as normal, is completely body weight if you have no equipment. So no excuses, you can't duck out of it. So the whole session can be done body weight, but I have got an element where we have got plates. I've got an element where we can use 2 dumbbells, and I've also got an element with resistance bands. Just in case you've invested in some resistance bands and they've stayed in their packaging, you're going, I don't know what to do with them. I've been experimenting, because me too, didn't know what to do with them. So chance to have a bit of a play and hopefully educate us all, me included, and potentially take our eyes out as they ping off and smack us in the face. That is hopefully what we're going to try and avoid this morning. So my reiteration will take place again shortly. Come on, technology. I can't see who's here, what's going on. But I'll get with you in a minute. So resistance bands can come in a couple of different ways. You've got your standard ones, which a lot of people will think are for physiotherapy only. They're not. And they come in all sorts of different tensions. So if you have bought a pack of them, they normally come with dots on the side. One being the lightest amount of resistance, which may be sufficient for the time being, all the way up to like 5 dots, which is the strongest. I would just suggest you maybe start off light and see what happens. Some of you may have invested in these weird looking things, okay? No jokes. These are also as awesome, and they come in different tensions as well. I'll be using this one today, but I will be showing you how to or what to do with these, okay? But we're not going to use these until the last block of work, mainly because it can take a whole lot of faffing to get the things on your feet. And if we did an entire session of them, you may spend the entire session just trying to keep them anchored onto you at some given point. So I've only given the last, well, 8 minutes specifically for that. I'm trying to get online with you all, guys, but I don't know what's going on. If you are talking to me, I am sorry. I'm not being rude. I'm short-sighted, so I can't see what's going on. Technology is failing me. So, oh, here we go. Maybe. Who's involved this morning then? What are we going to do? Have you got your dumbbells or your plates? Have you got resistance bands, or are you in just pure body weight this morning? Please let me know. It's always interesting to see what you've got in store for yourselves. Some of the moves will be ones that I have done before, but we're just putting them in different formats, different orders, and including just slightly different bits and pieces. This is going to go out the window in a minute. Whilst you're all there, not that I can see, give me a shout whether this music level is sufficient or whether it's a little bit quiet or whatnot. It's just beats, because if I play anything else, I'm going to get binned. So it's just beats, can't sing to it, so I know that won't disappoint everybody. But let me know, do I need to be a little bit louder, or are you okay with me rabbiting away? Oh, shut up, Heather. Rude? What's rude? I've got my bands, dumbbells, brilliant. Morning people, just catching up, fantastic. I said it. That's the only one, my only one. Sounds good, brilliant. What time are we at? I've got plenty of time. Oh no, that's lying to me. 1 minute. First section is just body weight, so we don't need anything. Pure body weight, ease into it gently. Not really, it's 6 minutes of working with no recovery. That's gentle. But pure body weight just to get us into it. What do we think? Is he? You wait, it depends how long we spend up in lockdown. I might actually get him doing it as well. What we got then? 45 minutes, we're ready to go. Nice simple start then, guys. We're going to start with my favourite, plank salutes. So we've got some plank salutes coming, and then we're going to go from there. So we're going to do 4 minutes of work, 4 moves. And we're going to do it in a section where we do 20 seconds per move for the first 4 rounds, and then we go into a 30 seconds per move, and then we finish with a 40 seconds per move. So it's a solid block of 6 minutes, no recoveries. But if you need to drop out at any point, please do so and come back in as and when you can. I've got my stopwatch, so don't panic, folks. I'm not going to torture us for any longer than what we need to. Shall we get going? So here we go. Standard, feet slightly outside of hip distance. Get your hands underneath your shoulders and slow controlled movements. Slow controlled movements, tapping opposite shoulders. From there, we're going to flip onto our backs and go into flutter kicks. So get ready. Lie down, guys, flip onto your back, we've got flutter kicks. So all I want you to do is literally shoulders on the floor, chin into chest, and nice and controlled flutter kicks. Little movements just to get everything firing and warm. You've got 5 seconds, and we're going to flip back over, and we've got a triple pulse mountain climber. So triple pulse mountain climber, take the knee to the opposite elbow and then back. Opposite elbow and back. Real big focus on not letting your hips twist. You've got 5 seconds, and then we're going to do some windscreen wipers. So we're going to sit on our butt. This is just to introduce you to all the moves. Now your windscreen wipers, all I'm doing is I'm taking my feet up and over, little bit of a crunch in between, and don't forget to breathe. So you've got 3 seconds. We've learned all the moves. Back into plank salutes. We're going to start to really hit it home in this second block. So this is a 30-second round. 30-second round. Again, the big focus is control, keeping the hips square to the floor. Breathe through it. So slow, controlled movements. You're flying already, guys. Get ready to flip over. Flutter kicks. So onto your back, shoulders down, and relax the upper body and really flutter those legs. You can take them as high as you like, or if you wanted to, bend the knees to 90 to reduce the levers. By reducing the levers, you just take a little bit of load out of your core, and you may be able to stay in it a little bit longer. Keep going, team. Smashing it. Get ready to flip back over, and we've got our triple pulse mountain climbers. You ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over. Your flip over is not a chance to get too much of a recovery. So don't take the mickey, you lot. Come on, you got it. And you'll be pleased to know you're just about to hit the halfway point. So you'll be 3 minutes into a 6-minute working block. Now with the plank work, it's important to keep your butt down, your shoulders directly under your hands, and don't worry if you need to drop to your knees. You can still do any of these moves on your knees. Right, get ready to flip over. We've got our windscreen wipers. You ready? Get onto your butt, and all you're going to do is literally lift and lower. Just imagine you're trying to lift your feet over an obstacle. Good. Brace your core nice and tight. Oh, starting to bite now. Go on, team. You got this. How's it feeling? Starting to kick now, yeah? Right, you've got 15 seconds, and then we're in our last block. 5, 4, 3, 2, back into salutes. So hands directly under the shoulders, feet are nice and wide. which will allow you to not twist too much. Brace everything. So keep everything nice and tight. Slow, controlled movements. I cannot repeat that often enough. That is all about how you're going to get the most out of your core training. Now guys, you've got 15 seconds, and then that was your last round of plank salutes. We'll be hitting our flutter kicks next. So get ready to flip in 5, 4, 3, 2, flutter kicks. Take a lie down. Remember, you can take them as long as you like, or take them nice and low. That's really going to kick. So do what you got to do. You can just cycle it between little flutters and longer levers. Remember, at any given point, bend your knees to 90 and go for a little bit of a different move there. Take the load out of the legs. Whew. 10 seconds, and then we're going to flip over again. And we've got our triple knee mountain climbers. 3, 2, flip over. So, hands under shoulders. 3 to the one elbow, control. 3 to the other. Now I'm trying my hardest not to get any rotation through my hips. Trying to keep my hips square to the floor, and I'm starting to feel it in my obliques and the lower core. Breathe through it. Now, bad news, I've messed my times up. So we've been going a little bit longer than 6 minutes. Are you ready? Sit down, windscreen wipers. But the good news is, if you're hanging in there with me, you're going to get an extra 40 seconds of ab training. How's that sound? Oh, I'd rather give you more than less. I'm sure you'd rather argue and say no, less is more. Nah, 20 seconds. We get a recovery after this. How generous do I feel? Am I going to go more recovery or not? Oh, 10 seconds, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Ooh, take the recovery. How did you feel about the extra? It's your chance to give me some abuse now. Right, next block of work. We're hitting our dumbbell section. So you're going to need 2 dumbbells or 2 weights, or again, pure body weight. All of this can be done with nothing other than yourselves. So what we're going to do with this one, it's an 8-minute working block, and I'll try my best to keep it to 8 minutes, no more. What we do is move one. It's going to be a seat crunch extension with chest flies. If you want to watch to begin with, go for it, but get ready to go in 10 seconds. 45 seconds of work and then a 15-second recovery. Ready? So, as you extend, you take your arms out and then crunch everything back in. So crunch and extend. Try and lift yourself off the floor as you tuck in. Now your option is to do this body weight and don't take your arms out. You can literally just crunch your legs in and out, because by taking your levers further away from your body, it gets your abdominals to fire even harder, which is why it's even more challenging. Last few seconds. 3, 2, recover. Right, we get 15 seconds, and then the next one we're going to take them overhead. So it's a seat crunch extension, but this time they go overhead. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So everything out, and then crunch it back in. So out, and then in. I'm just finding all of the chairs in the room. The more important thing is getting that crunch at the top. So that's the most important thing. Don't worry about getting the arms straight. If you've got obstacles, get the crunch. Go on, team. We got 10, 10 seconds, and then you get your 15-second recovery. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Right, 15 seconds. Next one is a side crunch. And if you can, extend as you take your knees away from you. So it's a side C crunch. Get ready, go. So as you extend out, can you push and extend? So you got it. Oh my life. Feel that? Remember your option, pure body weight. You don't need to add the weight. Can you feel that in your obliques? Try not to push the floor on the side that I'm lying on. So try not to use your other hand to support you in this. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, recover. You know we've got another side to do though, right? So flip over. Let's get the other side prepared. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So again, get the crunch, so get the knees and drive them in towards you. I'm resting on the meaty part of my butt cheek. How's that one? Oh, come on, keep going. Now that weight, or that hand going overhead, again, is making everything have to fire to stabilise you. 15 seconds. 10 to go. Come on team, fight it, even if you've got to bin something off. 3, 2, recover. Right, we've got our flies. So we're halfway. You got your flies, so your arms go wide, and your extensions. Right, prepare. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, open and extend, in and crunch. So open and extend, in and crunch. Try not to let your arms rest on the floor. So keep it, squeeze it as you pull it back in. Whew. Come on guys. We got 20 seconds, and then we got our overhead extensions. Come on, really get that pull. Draw everything in. 5 seconds. 3, 2, right. So 15 seconds to recover. Then we've got our extend, and the arms go overhead. Whew, I'm getting sweat on. That's the tagline, isn't it? You ready? So crunch and extend. Crunch and extend. Come on, lift your chest to try and meet your knees. Oh my life. How are we doing guys? I know there's not a lot you can do to tell me right now. If you're battling this one. Come on, you got 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Feel them working. 3, 2, right, set up for that side extension and a press. Again, shoulder press. Well, so ready? We go. Extend. Try the opposite this time. So as you bring your knees in, try to press. As you bring your knees in, press. So just vary it. If you're struggling to do that, go back to what we did in the first round. And then you can tell me which is worse if you tried both. Oh my life. 20 seconds, and then we've only got one more arm, and then that's 8 minutes of work Smashed. 10 seconds. Come on, team. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a roll over. Other side. I'm going to try and remember what I just did then. Are you ready? Go. So, as you, there we go. Again, try and get your chest up to meet those knees. Try and get them up. And try not to cheat by pressing on the side that you're resting on. Palm to ceiling on that side. Remember, you can ditch the weight at any point. 20 seconds. Can you feel that? Is that making a big difference to you? You're going to get a recovery after this round. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Hold it, guys. That was another massive block. Smashed. How is that? It's got your heart rate up at all. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating. So, 1 dumbbell or 1 plate for the next block. This is a little bit shorter, 6 minutes. So all we're going to do, we're going to keep it simple, we're just going to rotate between 2 moves. You've got Russian twists and you've got crunches. On a Russian twist, try and take the weight to outside the hip. On the crunches, it goes more or less in line with the forehead, and then we go from there. Are you ready? In 3, 2, go. So we're going to do 45 seconds of Russian twists, and then 15 seconds of crunches, and then we're just going to keep sliding on that scale. Now, you don't have to keep your feet up on this one if you don't want to. If your feet are down, that's fine, but make sure you're leaning back into it. We want to engage those abdominals. 20 seconds, and then we're going to put the plate or the weight or body weight in line with fingertips on temples or plate close to the forehead, and then chin to chest, crunching, getting the shoulders off the floor. 3, 2, right, switch it. So you're putting it more or less in line with your forehead, little movements. So nothing massive at the moment. It's a short round, but now we're going to shift the scale. 30, 30. Ready? Russian twist. So Russian twists. Again, if you've got a weight, try not to let that weight touch down. As soon as it touches down, takes the load out of the body, and we don't want to be doing that unless you absolutely have to. 10 seconds, and then we're crunching for 30. 5, 4, 3, 2, right, feet down, crunch. Now again, you don't have to get all that much off the floor. Squeeze tight at the top of that crunch. Squeeze. Like you're trying to push your ribs down to meet your hips. 10 seconds. Then we've got a 15-second twist and a 45-second crunch. And then we'll be halfway. You ready? Sit up. Get the twist going. Absolutely blasting it today, guys, you lot. It's relentless. Right, you ready to lie down? Take a lie down, but crunch, crunch. Now, if that's 3 minutes, what are we going to do? We're going to do it again. That's what we're going to do, guys. To really hit home, we've pre-fatigued everything. We're now going for that overload. Chin to chest, so don't drag yourself up with your hands, and don't use that weight to throw you up either. 10 seconds, and then we got our 45-second round of Russian twist, which I must admit I'm not all that excited about, but we'll give it a go. Ready? Twist. the longest twist for the second time round. Once we're through this one, the twists are downhill, but the crunches aren't. Now really breathe. You've got to give your muscles the oxygen, and there's a lot of muscles that are having to fire in this. Not just the core, but your legs and your upper body right now. Woo. 10 seconds. Get ready to crunch in 5, 4, 3, 2, crunch. 15 seconds. I suppose you're well too busy to actually message, right? That's why you're very quiet. That's good, it means you're working. You ready? 30 seconds twisting. Oh, do not stop now. Not when you are this far through. Come on, I know it hurts. Be stubborn. Because trust me, your abs are stubborn. And you may be absolutely killing it in the gym and you're thinking, why aren't you shifting? Because they're stubborn. Crunch, go. 30 seconds. Do you know how difficult it is to talk when training core? It's a good idea to shut up really, isn't it? 20 seconds. But what would you be doing if I left you to your own devices? You'd be working, wouldn't you? Right, you've got 5 seconds and then we're on our last minute. Last minute, you ready? Right, 15 second twist, go. Come on team. 3, 2, right, finish it. 45 second crunches. I want you to feel it in the top of your core. So if you're really squeezing at the top, you'll be feeling it, oh my life, just below your chest. Oh. I hope you're all making some ridiculous noises at home as well. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Well done team. So, your last round is an 8-minute block with the bands. Now if you've got a band like this, then what you're going to need to do is put it around just your ankles. Okay, so they're around the ankles like that. If you've got the other ones, then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to put the handle part right down the middle of your foot. Secure it, because it will come off and it will try and probably smack you in the face. So make sure you secure it tight, okay? So that's what I've got with these. Now our first round is going to be a plank tap out. Now what I'm going to do, really important, you keep the band on the outside of your thighs and calves, and I'm going to make it a little bit harder by twisting. So I'm twisting my band, okay? So I'm twisting my band, put it around the outside, and I'm actually going to scoop my thumbs into it as well. This is a 45-second work, and then we get a 15-second recovery. So from here, all I'm going to do, make sure you keep your toes down, hands under shoulders, and you're just literally going to tap out. Nice and controlled, slow movements. Nice and controlled, slow movements. To keep the hips down, push through your heels, and you should feel the tension hitting your quads as well as the resistance of the band fighting you. If your body weight, that's fine. You do not need the bands on you. You can be doing exactly the same move that we are doing right now. How's that feeling? Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. Oh my life. Feeling that? You got 15 seconds, and then we're going to take a 15-second recovery, then we're going to do it again. 10 seconds. Keep your butt down. Nice flat back. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. 15 seconds, and then we're going to do it again. So we're going to do the move twice. Right, reset. Ready? Go. How's that feeling, guys? Can you feel it? I'm getting sweat dripping. I'm loving it. Butts down, nice flat back. Ugh. Control. Keep going, guys. You've got 15 seconds, and then I'm going to change the move. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Right, you got mountain climbers in the next round. Slow controlled mountain climbers, you're going to bring the knee in and take it back. So, again, it's a bit of plank work to begin with. I'll flip us onto our back shortly. So nice and controlled, in and out, in and out. Now again, control it, because that resistance band is going to drag your knee forward. If you've got it around your ankles, then you can stay with the tap out, because this one's going to be more difficult. Or take the band off and just go for the mountain climbers, but just go for the run instead, so you can get your heart rates up a little bit. Come on, guys. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. One more round of that, then I'm going to flip us over. Are you sweating? I am. Right, you ready? Reset. Go. So again, if you've got the ones which are around your ankles, either stay with the side to side tap outs, or take them off and do these mountain climbers. Good job, team. Brace your core tight. Your legs are going to be working, your glutes are going to be firing, as well as getting your abdominals working. 20 seconds. Come on, stick with it. 15 to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Right, next one. What you're going to do, again, if you've got them around your ankles, keep them there. Again, team, we're going to cross it, but we're going to sit on it this time. So I'm going to loop it underneath me, so I can literally sit on it. Okay? So with this one, reverse curl and a big split at the top. So a reverse curl and split at the top. Go. So brace, take the feet wide at the top and tap down in between. Try not to push the floor. So try not to push the floor. I've got proper sweat going. 15 seconds, and then we're going to do it again. 10, 9, 3, 2, take 15 seconds to recover. Then we do it again. If you've got the bands around your ankle, you're probably not going to get the same split at the top, but you're still going to be feeling it. 5 seconds, it's working your inner thighs, outer thighs, as well as your abdominals. Go. Chin down, brace at the top, so don't push the floor. Use your abs to get that lift. And that split at the top, just going to make them fire even harder. 20 seconds. How are we feeling, guys? 10 seconds. And then we've got one more move. 5, 4, 3, 2. Right, sit up. Get the band from underneath you. Again, if you've got the ones just round your ankles, don't worry about it. Just stick with the standard Russian twist. So I'm going to twist them over, and all I'm going to do is just pull that band to outside my hip. Start working, guys. Now that band is going to fight me, and it's going to want to pull me back to centre. I've got to try my hardest to not let it rip me back into place. I've got to try and get myself back into place without too much help. Come on, you guys. 15 seconds. Then we've got one more recovery, and then one more round. You feeling it? 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. 15 seconds, we do it one more time. If you have got the bands, put them under your feet and try and get the pull on it. Ready? 3, 2, go. Last 45, guys. Come on, get as much twist through your torso as you can. Crunch it down. Get your obliques firing. Big push to finish with. 30 seconds. Oh, that felt like a long 15. You are flying. Last 15, and then job is done. 32 minutes of core will be complete. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Oh my life. I think we need a little bit of a release before we go anywhere. So give yourselves a minute, and all I suggest you do, whilst you're just breathing, take your knees to 90, take your arms one way and your legs the other, and you'll get a little bit of a release through the abs. Team, I must say, well done. Every trick in the book there. Coming out with your dumbbells, your plates, your bands and body weight. Bring the legs and knees back, then change sides. Please, as always, we do ask for feedback. If you've got any feedback, just drop it in there. Let us know. Did you enjoy that section? Everything that I've done today can be done body weight. Sit yourselves up, give yourselves a minute. So you don't have to worry if you're short on equipment. There is nothing that I'm writing, and we're all trying our best to write, that you cannot take part in if you haven't got the kit. You don't need to go buy an expensive kit. As you can see, there's plenty you can do with pure body weight. Team, well done. Hopefully that's got your abs working on a Sunday morning. You got the other heather later with the pump and combat mixes, and then tomorrow you've got a few bits and pieces lined up, as well as our lunchtime catch up with you all. Whatever you're doing today, have a good one. Stay smiling, team, and yeah, catch up with you soon. Happy Sunday, folks.